Hello world. Surprise, surprise. I am live on Facebook, or on YouTube, I'm sorry. And I'm trying to figure out some of the stuff on here. Apparently I just got the ability to do this today. It showed up on my feed. Mirrored image, still mirrored. I don't know how to take care of that. That's going to be an issue. So, what happened? That. This will be a great big experiment today to figure out how this works. So this will probably not survive. Hey, got some people showing up. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I just found out this morning that I can go live on YouTube, or on Facebook, YouTube. God, I gotta get this straight. Normally, I go live on Facebook because I haven't had enough subscribers to go live on YouTube. And but I guess something was announced at BitCon or something that they were going to make it available to anybody with 100 subscribers now, which I've obviously got. So I look on this morning and poof, I'm able to go live. I've got a live icon. So I'm out here fishing, and I think I've got a fish on. So this could be my first live fish on YouTube. Let's see what we got. Are we hooked up or not? Reel. No, I don't think so. Don't think we have a fish. Alright. Anyway, I'm back. So I'll give you an update on what's going on. First of all, I got to figure out how to get that turned around. I think that is backwards probably. It's backwards in what I'm seeing. So there's got to be some way to fix that. I'll deal with that at some point. I'm out here fishing. I'm on Lake Wylie. I'm doing what I call my little, let's figure out when the end of the spawn trip is. I came out yesterday. It was pretty bad windy yesterday, and I did some drifting. I caught some fish, put about 10 in the boat. Had one blue around 13 pounds, a bunch of channel cats, which is what I was expecting. I'm doing some prospecting just to see where everything stands with the spawn. We're coming to kind of the back side of it, and but it's still not a great bite yet. There's not even a lot of little blues biting, and that's kind of the good gauge of what's going on. So I'm out anchored up this morning. It's nice and calm. It is. Hey, got a hello from somebody. Very cool. In case you just tuned in, guys, this is the first time I've went live on YouTube, so I'm kind of feeling out this whole system. This is part of a great experiment. Figure what better time to do it than 7 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, so I'm out anchored up fishing. Came into the upper reaches of the reservoir that I fish on, into some shallow, muddy water. And yeah, there's a little bit of current. I caught one a few minutes ago when I was fiddling with this. That was about 12 pounds, 12-pound blue. And thought I just had a bite over in this one rod a minute ago, but nothing hooked up. So I'm going to dabble around up here. Try a few different places. I did a lot of drifting yesterday on the main lake. Trying some flats and trying some channel edges, and yeah, that one's getting hit again. Let's see if we go here. And there he goes. There he goes. He's running. All right. What we're going to try to do is here go to the phone mount and bring this fish in. So bear with me while I reel this fish in. If he's still there. I think he's coming at the boat. Yep, there he is. Coming right to the boat. He knows he's going to be live on YouTube, so he wants to be... Oh, he's splashing. It's maybe another blue. Bear with me here. By the way, nets are for quitters. Boga grips are for cowboys. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm in the boat. Easy. About 9 pounds. Nice fish. Yeah. Folks, this is an emotional moment. This is my first live catch on YouTube. I may cry. I may shed a tear. This is special. There it is. Some of that on it. Ah, it's got some blood. Let me get it back in the water here. It was hooked right in the bottom of the mouth. I think that's what it was bleeding from. Congratulations, if you were up this morning, you got to see my first live fish being caught ever on YouTube. This is special. Special moment. Mark it here in time, folks. 8 minutes after 7. It finally happened. Anyway, let me tell you what I'm doing. Give you a little rig basics here. 20-pound main line. That's that stuff. On these I have Momoi. Let me turn this camera just a tad for you. 20-pound Momoi line. Monofilament. And all I've got on are the same drift rigs I used yesterday, which is this Santee style drift rig. It's got this on one end, main line connects into the leader. There's a snap swivel. I've just got a little bank weight on it. You can use drift weights, drifting sticks makes a weight. I usually have a link to them in the description on my videos, on my other videos. And then there's a piece of leader, 50-pound. Got a slip cork, which is adjustable. A Gamakatsu circle hook on the money making end. This cork floats the bait up off the bottom off this sinker and basically sits out there. Now, I've got just a little bit of current here where I'm fishing. So I cast these out, bait floats up, it sits there in the current, it's suspended, it's up out of the mud and the muck that's on the bottom. So that's kind of the way I do it out here. You can use regular Carolina rigs and put them on the bottom and fish them that way. That's perfectly fine. You can take these corks, if you want your bait on the bottom, slide that cork all the way up to the weight. That lays the bait all the way on the bottom. So it's kind of versatile. You don't have to retie a bunch of stuff. And obviously fish hit it. That's 2 blues that I've caught. As a matter of fact, I need to go reset the clicker from yesterday, 10. And reset this puppy. 2 of them in the boat. That's kind of the way it works. Well, this is cool. This has been a great experiment. I actually, if there's anybody new that chimed in, it's the first time I've went live on YouTube. I just figured out I could do it this morning. I think they changed something yesterday at the BitCon conference or something. I guess the YouTube announced that they were lowering the threshold to 100. So anyway, it looks like it's up. I can use it. Trying it out this morning. For those of you that tuned in, I'm kind of doing some prospect fishing just to see where we're at with the spawn and what's going on. I'm fishing on Lake Wylie in North Carolina. Water temperature is 79 degrees where I'm at. I'm up in the upper reaches of it where the river comes in. On the lower end where I was fishing at yesterday, it's around 83 degrees and it's a lot clearer water. But it's kind of the setup we got here. Lake's at a normal level. We've had rain out here, but it hasn't been as bad as some parts of the country. So I know some of you guys have gotten pounded with a lot of rain. Just checking the rods. If any of you have watched me on Facebook, I get distracted easily and will all the time be looking over my shoulder at the rods. But that's kind of the setup. And everybody that joined in this morning to watch this, I appreciate it. Thanks for checking out. This is the first time I've ever done this live on YouTube. I haven't been able to before. So, hey, so Timothy joined and said, hey, good. That's cool that I can actually see comments here. That's awesome. Thanks there, sir. Yeah, leave any comments, questions, anything. It's actually, they pop up on the screen. So if you have a question, throw one up there because I can sit here and answer it live. I'm not sure what the delay is. As a matter of fact, let's do a delay test. I'm going to count to 3 and go, I hear you. I'm up and check see uploads and you're live. Yeah, isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I'm able to go live. All right, let's do a test. On 3, everybody go, just type in now as soon as I say 3. 1, 2, 3. Type in now. I'm going to see what the delay is. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5 seconds. That's pretty amazing. It's only about a 5-6 second delay. Very good. Thanks, guys. That's just kind of a little bit of info there to give me a clue as to what's going on. Hey, I see Chris Hovis is on here. Chris, this is being done on my iPhone. I just found out this morning I can go live. YouTube changed some stuff apparently at the big conference yesterday and made an announcement. I got something last night in a notification about going live, and then I did some reading and found out I can go live on YouTube now. So this is kind of a fumbling experiment this morning. Still got to figure out how to flip this around, because obviously I think that's reading backwards. At least the way I'm seeing it is backwards. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. But thanks, Tony. Appreciate the good luck, man. Thanks, pal. Hope you guys are subscribing if you like this stuff. Obviously, I'm going to try to do more of it now that it's working. And, oh, it does read right. Somebody said it does read right. Does that read forward or backwards? It's correct. Okay. Very cool. To me, it's backwards. So, who knows? I'll leave it alone. I won't touch anything. So, I'm fishing out here this morning. I've got some brim and some white perch. I caught the brim a couple of days ago and went fishing. And I caught some white perch drifting yesterday. Right now, for any of you that are looking for white perch, they're stacked up right at the top of the river channel on the main part of the lake where it comes up the ledge right at the top. There, I don't know why they're holding there, but I got a rod ripping behind me. That's not a channel cat. We're getting live action. This is live action. Oh, and he popped off. I just felt him pop. Pulled loose. Small bait too. That fish pulled off. It was a decent fish. Felt like another teener. Get that adjusted. Pretty small bait. I don't have a lot of stuff on there. That's just a little piece of fillet off of a bluegill. Matter of fact, let me get this other bait out real quick and I'll get back over here and yak and we'll try some more stuff. So I'm using a little bitty piece. I'm actually looking for channel cats just to see where they're at. Usually they kind of wrapped up their spawn by now. That's kind of what I was in here targeting, but that was definitely a blue there. Alright, let's give you some good info here. Ooh. Alright, I'll show you what I got my setup as. Because everybody always asks about what the boat setup is. I like fishing the perimeter of my boat. See what I mean by that? I'm not a big rod rack guy. If you look here at the back of my boat, I've got the flush mount rod holders. I've got monster rod holder over here, which I'm planning to expand this and put several of these monster rod holders, because the cool thing about them is you can go to a very steep position. You can fish them like that, a little shallower angle, and here's what's really cool. If you're doing any like striper fishing, you can fish them that way. So it's actually, they call them a 2-position rod holder, but it's actually a 3-position rod holder. I think it's one of the most versatile rod holders made. I really like them. I'm going to put some more of those on here at some point. But I keep everything on the perimeter because I like being able to have access to here and to here to get to the back of the boat to land fish. And kind of off the side, give you a little wider view. I've got a bait well back here. Got a dead brim in it. A cutting board for my stuff. The best pliers in the world, these boom pliers. So good, in fact, I've got 2 pairs of them. Just in case I lose one. Thugger grip, which he just stays clipped right on there. You know what I have not put back on my boat since I went to the beach shark fishing? I just realized it just now. Right there, there's supposed to be a net. So I don't have a net on here. So if I catch a whopper, I'm in a world of hurt. So I have no net. I had no net in ever, I think. So that's kind of the setup. Here is the GoPro camera that I film my YouTube videos on. It's mounted on a pole. That comes out. And I can move it around. Put it in different places. Go into the water with it. All that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the setup there. That's kind of the setup of the boat here and what I got going on. So anyway, this has been a good experiment in the whole, my first YouTube live video. I'll probably sign off of here now. I'm going to have this in another video. I'm actually putting together shooting out here. And yeah, we'll have some of this on there. So this is pretty cool. I appreciate y'all joining in. Hopefully you're subscribing if you like the videos. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. I'm assuming there's a subscribe button somewhere on the screen right now. Usually there is on the other ones. And always leave any comments or questions. Even on this live stuff, leave comments and questions. And I'll probably go over to my Facebook site and let everyone, oh, shout out, there we go, I'll probably go over there and let everybody know that I'll probably be doing most of my live stuff on here from now on, just because this is where I think it's at. So I appreciate y'all joining in. Yeah, appreciate you subscribing. Leave any of the videos that I do. Leave any comments or questions up. I love to get the comments and questions. It's a good way to share information. There's a lot of stuff I take for granted that we just know about fishing, and a lot of people don't know it. You got to start out somewhere. So that's the whole point in doing these videos, is to help educate people, make people better anglers, because I think when you make people better anglers, you make them better stewards of the resource, and you know, I think that's a good thing. What do we get here from? Yeah. So yeah, cool. Now I'm gonna see something here. If I can get back to the comment. Nope. That's the only bad thing. If somebody makes a comment, I got to read it quickly or I don't get to see it. That ain't good. Anyway, I'll figure that out. But yeah, I think when people are better fishermen, they are better stewards of the resource. And so I think so yeah, that's why I do what I do. It's just to touch anglers' lives in a positive way. And I think education's the biggest thing. If you learn how to catch fish, you'll have the confidence to throw them back and catch them again. So that's my take on it. So I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to sign off for now. I may try this a little bit later, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys.